Okay. Alright. I've got information for you guys. And I've got some fun things to tell you while we kind of roam the halls and get back to our location. A few episodes ago, I kind of spoke upon the whole idea of the titular lore and kind of, I'm throwing up my hands to do an air quote when you guys can't even see me doing it, the legend of the time limit for Luigi's Mansion. And I want to expound upon that at this point in time, as we kind of venture off into these next few rooms. First of which, this legend is part of a broken telephone effect. The legend started back with E3 2001, where the demo for Luigi's Mansion, or the beta for Luigi's Mansion, was playable, and the Game Boy Horror was replaced with a timer. This timer had an AM and PM function on it, and this led people to believe that you had a certain allotted amount of time, or real-world time, in order to beat the game. Because one, if my research is yielding the results that that it needs to, one of the game over screens during the beta showed Luigi getting put into a painting. As far as I can tell, this isn't real. Obviously, there is no time limit. There is nothing to support this beyond the timer in the E3 demo, and beyond that, there is nothing more. So, it is a case of, it is more or less a case of Mew being under the truck from Pokemon Red and Green and Yellow. Early 2000s game has legend and lore behind it. Wouldn't you know? That being said, there are other things that are really interesting about Luigi's Mansion. Most importantly, the Safari Room. Back in October of 2001, Nintendo Power released a page for Luigi's Mansion. That page included this snippet. And you can see in this snippet, if we zoom in over onto the right of more haunts, you'll see when your ghoul busting mission takes you to the trophy room, proceed with caution. If you meet up with the ghost of a hunter, he'll want to add Luigi to his collection. This led to another set of rumors regarding Luigi's Mansion, in the fact that there was an Australian hunter ghost that would shoot Luigi with a sniper, and if you died, Luigi's head would be mounted on a wall. Both creepy and dark. And finally, our last little piece of lore, which is kind of more or less well known. If you are to come here during the blackout, one of these telephones will be ringing. Answering that telephone, more often than not, will end up be preceded by, or will have, answering the telephone will then be followed up by words, English, words are hard, a lightning strike. This is led to the titular image that most people might have seen if you do any kind of research involving Luigi's Mansion, of Luigi being in a very compromising position. Yeah. This is just a situation of the game's assets and where the lightning or the lighting effects take place as part of the lightning. The lightning takes place based on where the camera is, and that's why it looks like Luigi is up near the ceiling instead of being on the ground, because the camera is lower so that it can zoom in on where you are physically within relation to Luigi holding the telephone. So, yeah, neat little tidbit. I wanted to go over those things while we had the chance, because obviously they're nice, neat little lore snippets and details regarding Luigi's Mansion, and you always kind of just save them for now. Because without the context of the room, it kind of makes no sense. That being said, we have Boomerang here at 300 HP. Boo. Ugh, God. Do you mind? And he took off onto that room. Awesome. Well, no point in fretting about it now. Check these lights here. It's a ball. And we don't really have a key or anything or whatnot to really move our way forward here. So did I miss something? I had to have missed something. I will be right back. I'm gonna head all the way downstairs here. I was so preoccupied with the boo that I completely forgot the chest. That key will go to the room that's just north of the telephone room, so once again, I will meet you guys back upstairs. From one end of the house all the way back up. There we go! Well, actually, before we do that, I'll collect some money. Now there we go! Alright, back upstairs in the telephone room. We've entered the clockwork room. Oddly enough, we have all these clocks here. And once all of them are interacted with, the clockwork shoulders will start to come to life. These are gallery ghosts. Each of them has 100 HP, and they are very, 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 very dangerous. They can shoot at you and subsequently break from your holds. So, I recommend trying to separate them as best as you can and taking them out one at a time. We'll take out this kind of pink one. That's one down. That's the green one out of the way. And finally, we have this purple one, who is a pain in the butt. Wow, you just zoom around everywhere. What the heck was that? Wow, we're gonna get one hell of a bad grade on this one. Well, we've got a few places to search in here. And that's Boomerang. It is 200 HP. Wild that that ghost has that much HP. Well, we've got another one, 6 o'clock booze. Another 300 HP boo. Getting very low on health, and I'm not a fan of that. I'm here. Get over here. Don't escape. You escaped. Back into the clockwork room. It's after this blasted boo. Come on, we're under 100. Stay with me. Okay. It's a bit of a delayed departure. Out into the hallway, really? You joking? Come on! What is this cockamamie nonsense? Come here. Get over here. Gotcha. You stalk boos like a master. Hail the fearless boo hunter. Okay, now send me the boo and all the data you've got. Indeed. Indeed, Egad. Okay. Let's continue on. Hopefully we can find that other boo. I believe he must have come out here. No? I'll take the bowling ghost out. Give me some health back. That's mighty appreciated. Okay, well, we'll have to track down that boo some other way. In the meantime, though, heading back into the clockwork room, we step right here, we'll get lifted up and make it all the way up to the roof. Which has a bunch of boo guys. Or shy ghosts. We'll take that heart. Okay. Oh, no. Give me this. You get my vacuum cleaner. Losing a lot of health and subsequently also a lot of money. And that lights up the roof for us. Interesting. All the way to the left here is our chest with another key. And that would bring us back downstairs. Neat. But we have one other thing that we can do here. I believe it's off to the right here. Yes, this is it. Up here is the chimney. And if we walk off of it, we'll fall down to the chimney and enter the sealed room. Oh, where are you? Get over here. Yes! One of the gold mice! That is a random mouse that will appear throughout the mansion, and it has a bunch of coins for you. So in the second of the sealed rooms, we've got lots of money, treasure, whatnot. Most importantly, though, is we've got lots of ghosts in here. Okay, that's all the ghosts in the sealed room. Beautiful.
Mario.
And that's another key for our purposes. That goes to the room right outside this one. Interestingly enough.
Oh yeah.
We'll take all the money that's in here. Nothing in there. And more coins in there. Neat. Sadly, though... Well, actually, we've still got things to check here. Nope, that's empty. Ooh, another chest here. More money. Ha 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 ha! Let me twirl my mustache and roll around and count my gold coins. Why not? And my gold bars. Wahaha! Luigi, what do you have to say about this one? It's a picture. I wouldn't call it art, though. Weird. Okay. Weirdly enough, though, too, we're sealed in here. Don't particularly have a way out normally, but... Come over here. We'll find this nice, ornate mirror, which... Wouldn't you know it? That'll take us back to the foyer. Weird, to say the very least. But, interesting nonetheless. Ooh, that blackout was scary. I'm so glad the lights came back on. Phew! Alrighty. I think that's a good stopping point for us, though. Next time on Luigi's Mansion, we're going to be heading back up to the 3rd floor, or maybe even stopping by the 2nd floor, and checking out some of the rooms that we've unlocked. I'll see you guys then. Have a wonderful day and a beautiful night. Cheers!